wavered patiently to fully.
Huh? Is that Navia over there? Oh, it's been a... Hey, Navia!
Shh! Get lost, Monica! I don't want to see you back here! I'm sorry. No. Wait! Huh? Who do you think you are?
Savannah, is this how you always treat your staff?
My staff!
Of course.
Overworked!
But Philmont can...
Monica, back in...
Huh?
Just do as you're told!
Wow! What a...
Sorry. Looks like I've dragged... Her name is Savannah. Ever since she took one guy...
I'm sorry.
At his family's request, Savannah is our next thought, and... that...
Oh, shit!
Oh, no. And besides... Yeah.
Paimon will doing...
Got a really famous... Sorry to interrupt. This is a small...
Monica's the one...
Our head chef...
All right.
Thank you for understanding. We'll make sure to pass your feedback on to Miss Savannah. A little highly strung, huh?
Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, according to Fermat's family, she...
Oh, Paimon totally... Huh? Hold on. Fine.
Escoffier? Could this mean...
Huh? So, who is this Escoffier, anyway?
Well, for starter, she recreated the legendary Gâteau de... Safe to say.
Gâteau de Bourg. That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell at...
Well, but none of the chefs...
The Fortress of Mirapede.
Escoffier didn't...
So that...
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier...
Oh, Paimon gets it! Mom, it's simple.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was you'd have had more? At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom!
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough to allow those flavors the chance to come out. Don't be fooled by the aroma when the water first starts to boil. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Then go back and do it again. The customers are still waiting. Remember where you went wrong and don't repeat the same mistake twice.
Yes, Chef.
Waiting to be served?
Oh, no.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined us.
Wait. Take these home with you. We can't serve them now, and there's no sense in letting them go to waste.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
For what? Like I said, I just don't want...
Firmont. That's the second time we've heard that name. Who is that again?
He's the chef that fell ill from stress. Hilaire is his son. And with Mom stuck at home taking care of Dad, he decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take home.
Hey, I heard that, Navia! I've told you before, no one's making extra food. Hilaire's making blunders in the kitchen, and I can't serve his failed dishes, so he might as well take them home.
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete every single time.
So, you two must be the world-famous traveler and her companion.
Oh, so you know us already.
I certainly am, but besides,
What?
well,
That's...
honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, Fiamar and the others probably think this event...
I wouldn't be so sure about...
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcomings you feel you have, it looks like Monica... Plus...
Oh my...
I
can't believe... Unbelievable! I won't stand for this. She has to learn. Come on, we're going.
Wait, so now
Let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep her...
Wait, she looks like...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so...
Oh,
But...
what the heck?
Get up! If you want forgiveness, then do... Sibit!
that's some...
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine.
Oh,
Gosh, that's pretty strict.
I mean, we all knew that these days, and it's only gotten worse. Monica, you don't need it. Yeah, but through no fault of your own, that bank...
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a
They...
Unfortunate, everyone knows, but you took all the blame, and now look...
what are you trying to say?
Oh.
Besides, I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as... what happened? You made your...
Whoa.
My God, have you grown a temper since I last... Have you put even... That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh? Fan Asian?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a humble suggestion? Given that we have ourselves a tête-à-tête between chefs at the Hôtel de Bord, I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
That's right! I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself. The cooking contest!
According to legend, the founders of Hôtel de Bord, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. Everything from petty arguments over next week's menu to disagreements over the strategic direction of the restaurant. The cooking contest would decide who had the final say.
Huh. Sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts. And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hôtel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back? Who?
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you who put the rule in place, after all.
Sure, I reinstated it, but I'm not a chef at Hotel de Boer anymore. Isn't this bending the rules a little?
I see no issue as long as both sides agree to the terms. We could simply treat it as an exhibition of sorts. Savannah, any objection?
Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the...
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose...
What? The?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains... It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's
Present and former.
What do you want that all?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy. The original version. The one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure. And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the codex. Well,
All right then, let's see how much I hope you...
believe me.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her to...
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping. Well,
Escoffier only picked up on... Okay.
oh, that? Well, back in the day, he and his, for instance, so rare, Modeste and especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius.
Ah, Paimon's heard this.
What? No, of course. Anyway, and that was even then.
Oh,
Yes, well,
Case in point. Even the gâteau...
wait.
it did. But like I said, so as for why...
Oh,
Hey now, just think.
Anyway, before I left my...
could it be...
Well, it may be from...
What?
Who knows? It means besting her however much she's changed.
Well,
Now, if I had...
Well, then...
Well, I have heard the...
oh, count, even if it...
Come...
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same.
Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruit.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. A kind of special... but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment. So that
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Paimon's...
And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients. I've processed all the fruit you chopped up earlier.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more concentrated. What next? Do we add all this stuff in?
Absolutely not! Throwing everything in at once will ruin the balance of flavors. We have to go slowly and carefully to calibrate the exact flavor we want. I'll demonstrate again. Now, watch closely. Slowly. And voila! Now it's your turn. Not terrible. Considering this was everyone's first time blending flavor extracts, it could have been worse. but the traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? Oh, well, they do say adventurers are multi-talented folks. Now I've seen it firsthand. Alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something from the Hotel de Boer's current menu. I'll judge your submissions and give you a final score. That's right. The true test of your cooking skills is the finished product. It'll be good practice for the contest itself. Now get to it. Chop chop! How's it going?
Pretty good, right? Not to brag or...
6 points.
What?
That's 6 out of 100.
What?
You say you're gonna spite that lot?
Aww.
Me next. I'll have you know that this batch of macaroni...
So you...
Aw,
Now to the final dish.
So,
this is our...
8 points.
darn.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this...
What? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can read...
Hey, you...
Well, it looks like I lost Vic.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that's...
Chef Escoffier,
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news. Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you...
Yeah.
The fact is...
Firma,
That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Verma? Do it again! 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 Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then
Dad, talk.
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological.
Monica?
Probably because you were. But anyway, Verma, I'm so sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for, Monica. During those long nights...
Oh, come on.
She sounds like the...
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escoffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like...
What is this? It looks like a dog.
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time.
Either straighten your...
So now,
Oh, man.
the more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
how can you give up so... And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your...
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier. Maybe Savannah was right.
Dad.
I will win this contest,
But
even if I had to go...
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will...
And so will I.
Yeah!
Actually, I thought
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going.
You do this?
All right, fine by me. But aren't you still working for...
I know. I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways.
Wow! Paimon did...
Great! Being a spot...
Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
All right, if you insist, then prepare for some of the finest food of your lives. That's not a...
That was a dream come true. Paimon never knew Fontanian cuisine could be
Why? Nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I missed, but I can't find anything. The copy I gave her not only... Yeah, maybe. She was a little... Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd... Yes, the story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks, and with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of people started gossiping about Savelli. Everything in... One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste. Unlikely. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on. Even if it means... You're right about that. Just...
Did you hear the news?
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all to the Hôtel de Bord and to this most exciting of cooking contests.
Savannah, I brought the original copy of the codex you asked for.
Monica? Huh.
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
Both contestants have taken their positions? Then, without further ado, let the Hôtel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, Traveler, it's even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavorings, right?
Alphonse! Gaspar! Get up!
That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavors.
Come on, Escoffier! Come on, Traveler!
Adaptive frosting! The balance of flavors is about right, but the quantity is too low.
So, what do you think?
You can't match Escoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg. Goose on the loose! That was perfect! We were like a flock of snowing geese, completely in sync, working gracefully and elegantly together. Great work, team!
Time's up! Contestants, please take your dishes to the back.
We both made this
Whoa! This is really rather good.
wonderfully.
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because...
Huh?
All right, on to gâteau number 2.
I have a fear.
How exciting!
Not just the sugar.
It...
And Paimon thought that
Something's.
I can now declare that the creator of the...
What? It's Savannah?
No!
Hey, Savannah, what did you do? Oh,
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cake, it was Vanishem's isn't it more?
You judges! We. That's enough! As head chef, Savannah. If you want the scoffy, but you must.
It's a little late.
Look, Savannah. But only on.
So, will that be all? Ex-head chef?
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef. And if. But.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, fine. I'm.
Escoffier?
The Codex de Bourg.
Escoffier?
How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah!
It's alright. Besides, it's not. Honestly, if I'd have known that.
No.
Huh?
That's it? No secrets. No nothing? I don't believe it. This can't be happening.
Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's not...
Oh, I knew.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things. She'll hide herself.
our best guess,
And even so,
Yeah, and
About...
Leone?
Well?
Oh, this is aggravated assault. Oh, relax. The offending flavors are, or in other words, we have a traitor.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide it.
Food safety.
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. But I swear I didn't do it on... But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to use...
This?
I know. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out. And yet, somehow, that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? Firstly, so you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened. Oh, well, I'm not sick. You should tell Vanisham. Good. Now, back to Savannah.
What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier...
Now that you mention it, but the difference...
Still, so many times I've seen her make the cake base over...
Yeah, thinking back on...
She wants to, but after count, and at some point...
Doubting Escoffier? For what?
Yeah, also she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for good...
Of course, seeing how...
There's still... She might not...
You'd think...
New head chef, I wonder...
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't... Hey, did you hear me? Once...
All this time.
Let's give...
In that case, I'll go on up to...
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long...
Oh, nice! Macarons?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distance. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore, but what those poets don't know, when's the lead goose? So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressures that come, I get cooking is a science, not mad. Of course, some people have them. I'd have no reason to and come.
Why are we here? Check on her? Oh no, Escoffier.
I'm fine. Just need to get some more coffee in me. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here, or we could just grab a...
Coffee. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up. Wait.
I'll save it for when...
Escoffier, have you seen Savannah?
Huh?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were only I left Alphonse. If she's not here, boss. Alphonse? You're supposed to.
We were.
Oh.
Of course. Yeah, but...
The Codex?
Seriously?
Ugh, Eddie...
Hold on.
It was you. It sounds.
So the cooking... this is... First, we thought that Savannah forced Monica to cheat in the cooking contest. But now, it turns out that...
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your...
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Whoa! This place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it? Suddenly, the idea of an adventure chef finding secret ingredients makes a whole lot more sense.
I think Modeste's Codex mentioned this place. A public bath from the time of Remoria. So yeah, definitely the kind of place that would have served food and drinks.
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the party? How did they get here? Aw, they ran off!
That could be easier said than done. Something's blocking the entrance.
Well, did Modeste mention it in his adventure logs by any chance? They must have gotten through somehow.
Good point. Yes, that's right.
We prepared a banquet.
We see, this is why you should always bring snacks.
There is no time for that.
A little amuse bouche.
Blubber beasts or not, are we...
Trust me.
Oh, good question.
Yes, we can. The tracks turned back again. Ugh, so annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Off to the freezer. Ha. Yeah. Cha. Hey, it's open! Bring it!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under Escoffier, and then you. Today, it's finally paying off. Not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden, but I also get to boss you around like my little lapdog. Hey, go scout ahead for me. If we need to do any more blast tunneling, I want to know where to lay the explosives. Did you not hear me? Get going.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident.
Ha! You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented so you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the first idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story. He offered Modeste. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I
am no Savelli. Nor
You didn't show any remorse when she left.
You're right.
Ooh.
I somehow... Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long!
But you drank it too!
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You. I saw your
No. Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for—
Stop right there!
Let her go, Mom!
Escoffier?
Ugh, look.
You can't!
Stay back if you— Escoffier?
Mom...
Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, He and Savelle— We're talking about a That's right.
Will you?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on—
Wait,
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier.
Uh-oh. Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a cow.
That's true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. Probably awakened by the explosion just now. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Settle down.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers. Off to the freezer! never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Romorian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later... you
trust our adventurers' instinct. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's darn it! Paimon was just about to...
No kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since said the treasure, our limited stuff. He was praised. Modeste tried it. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends, and I told myself, or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of unfortunately.
So it was.
I always thought.
In that case, what does
the taste of being the perfect. But as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. In hindsight, over the course of the finest culinary talent of his generation, now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything. And because we had become estranged, I cannot be. Yet despite everything.
The treasure of Remoria? Guess
also...
Modeste told me, did he hope I would but if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in comparison. I cannot. I will do what it may lead. I would rather the final loose end is the evidence here. At the bottom of the sea.
Huh?
So we thought...
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but you... But now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure... Oh, it's...
Monica?
Oh... Escoffier?
Savelli's fine, so he came...
All that...
Monica?
Oh, shut your pie hole!
Praise me, you.
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
Why is this place still shaking? Enough chit.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what... I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're...
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Escoffier! Savannah!
Venejem!
What did we had to do?
It was my fault. Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so.
Huh?
If you were that bad, why would all your staff show up?
Escoffier's things were
Our customers at the end of the...
No,
Well, about that.
It's been a while, Chef
Firmal, I'm so sorry, but...
Actually...
Huh?
We thought, and as it turned...
No way!
It can, a small...
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should recover in no time.
There's more. We believe that Firma was likely not Monica's only victim.
You mean... she poisoned me too?
Oh, so that's why Savannah's been so irritable this whole time!
Let's not be too quick to blame everything on the Lumiline. That stuff can only amplify what's already there. So tasty food will seem like the most delicious thing in the world, while food you don't particularly care for will become utterly revolting. So you better make sure you reflect on your behavior and apologize to every single person you've wronged.
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heat...
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking on all the ovens in the... I would have figured it out the day of the bake.
No, I spent so... It all comes back.
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? And you clearly have no idea. Genius or not, you're only a... Surely you
That...
So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Aw, friends again!
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a rematch right now.
But...
Right, and...
No. So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey!
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! Oh yeah, look at that!
Now where were... I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course. But the other was that the Hôtel de Bourg had reached, so I decided to step...
Improve!
Well, a while back, I got to know she has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Savelli had in their youth. Slime mucus. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be Case in point, remember those
What?
And the other half?
Uh-oh. Paimon, hey!
In the meantime.
All right!
Oh, of course.
Surely, Mom, she practically dedicated her life to finding the lost pieces of Modeste's diary.
Since you mentioned the treasure, but the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remorian...
Huh?
Don't forget. And as for the loom, even if Savelli...
So after all that, feels strange to say about Paimon.
Hey! Huh? You just got back. Did you see an expert?
Wait!
If